What is up, everybody, and welcome to FLW Videos. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a deep dive series on the Pokemon known as Jirachi. I went to Pokemon Go Fest and had an amazing time, got to meet so many creators, had so much fun just kind of walking around and talking, and then along with that, we also got the release of Jirachi. And for myself, I ended up getting a 96% IV, which is absolutely fantastic. And something kind of funny was that PokeAK actually caught Jirachi for me. So definitely thank you for managing to do that. But other than that, I also got a ton of shinies, which I will be uploading a video soon on that, evolving some really rare ones. So make sure that you are subscribed for that. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Jirachi from a raid perspective, PvP, should you unlock a secondary charge when powered up, and then of course, so much more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Jirachi with a max AP of 3,265. Jirachi is a dual-type Pokemon of Steel and Psychic type. When we talk about Jirachi from a statistical standpoint, it is very well-rounded. Overall rank of 24th in Pokemon Go. Its best stat is its stamina. Its worst stat is its attack stat. But believe it or not, that's not going to end up being the true catalyst for Jirachi and what prevents it from being as good as it possibly can be. It's related to the moveset. As far as the moveset is concerned, you're going to see quite a bit of a variety out of all of this. We do have the chance of getting a double stab benefit of the same type with Confusion and Psychic. And then on the other hand, you see a move like Doom Desire. And Doom Desire is amazing. It's a little bit worse than Meteor Mash. But at the same time, what's going to hold Jirachi back from the Steel typing is the simple fact that it doesn't have a Steel type quick move. That's going to make it very difficult to compete versus other Steel types. So what I figured we would do from a raid perspective is take a look at some results from the Steel typing as well as from the Psychic typing so that we can talk about it. For the first raid, going up against a Regirock, you are going to see that Jirachi is in at the 7th place, with some other counters getting well ahead of it, as well as the Metagross Meteor Mash. Keep in mind, Jirachi does not have a double Steel type moveset. I was very curious to see what the results would be versus a Machamp. I went ahead and kind of filtered it down to just the Psychic types and filtered out the Flying type, just to see that Jirachi is going to be doing worse than Alakazam, doing worse than Espeon. So that is a little bit unfortunate. And then finally, one more raid versus a Ninetales, which will take double super effective damage versus the Steel type. So this is really going to highlight the Steel type results. And as you can see, Jirachi is even behind a Pokemon like Aggron. Yeah, that's pretty bad. There was always the joke that the Aggron was the new Blissey. And in this case, Aggron is able to outperform Jirachi, which is insane. That just goes to show how important the quick move is in this case. So unfortunately for Jirachi, it's not going to be that great from a rating perspective. I'm a little disappointed, but I mean, in the future, it could end up getting a moveset updated. We never know. Gonna cross my fingers on that. But then secondarily, if we're looking at it from a PvP perspective, we don't exactly have the rankings out just yet, but what we can talk about is the fact that as far as the research is concerned, it is looking promising from a PvP perspective, especially from the Masters League. But if you do want to use it in the Great League, something that you're going to have to go for is to try to get yourself the lowest IVs possible, a 67%, because what that will mean is you may be able to get a couple extra levels in. For myself, I'm going to end up capping out to that 1500 CP so much quicker than a lower IV version of it. But even then, it's really not going to be that big of an investment. It's like $13.99 for a 100% IV. So you're not going to have to power it up that much if you do want to use it in the Great League. Just keep in mind, it is going to do the best in the Master League, something that I felt like I should go ahead and point out. So should you power up Jirachi? I'm going to say hold off on that. It really comes down to the moveset. If we get some type of upgrade in the future, especially related to a Steel type quick move, then I would most likely give it a seal of approval. unlocking a secondary charge move. Maybe if you want to use it for PvP, I think Psychic would be kind of interesting, but Dazzling Gleam is a beast as well. It really just kind of depends on what you want to do. Do you want to try to go for coverage? Do you want to just have a completely different move set just in general to counter some of the better Pokemon? Something that you are definitely going to have to decide on. I'm so excited about this. Like I said, I had so much fun at GoFest, so excited to meet so many people out there and to be able to finish it off getting myself a Jirachi. So I'm very excited about that, and I can't wait until everyone else is able to get it as well. Definitely a cool Pokemon. I want to know what you think about it in the comments section below. Maybe we could put a question of the day related to what your favorite is. Do you like Mew? Do you like Celebi? Do you like Jirachi? Which one do you like? Definitely let me know and why, and I will see you next time. I wanted to extend a huge thank you to the supporters over at Patreon. You definitely make this possible, and I 100% appreciate this support. If you are interested in supporting my channel on Patreon, definitely feel free to check out the link in the description.